angelic rays yaonekane. Hello family, it's another day that we are going now to discuss on we still continue with the lesson of mathematics, but actually we are dealing with the NECTA questions on this topic of the S of the sphere. It seems to be difficult to some students, but this topic is very, very simple. Let us now see some kind of questions on the NECTA 2020, but also we have this NECTA 21. When we look on focus on this NECTA 2020 question number 12A, whereby two towns A and B are located at this one, point this one, 10 degrees south, then 38 degrees east, and 10 this point, another point, let's say this is one, point A and a point B, respectively, that you have this 10 degrees south, but also this one degrees in east, respectively. So what the question was states, it states that find the distance between the two towns in kilometer and in kilometer, but also in what? In nautical mile. Given that the radius of the S, which is the R, the capital R, is equal to 64, 400 kilometers. But also you have the value of pi. Pi is equal to 3.14. Yes. So let us now see on this solution, on this question, on the solution of how we want to encounter this one. But also on the second, Roman 2, suppose a ship is sailing at this one, 50 kilometers per hour from town A to town B. Using the answer obtained here, A, Roman 1, in part A, Roman 1, find how long will the ship take to reach town B. How long? Find how long. Find the time in which the ship will reach this point B. So let us now see the solution on this. Let's start with this part now. Whereby we are going now to start on the data given. Data given, we have the point A and point B. Whereby point A, it was this one, and on naming this, actually it is latitudes, longitudes. Even this point B, that 10 degrees south, then 43 degrees east. This is latitude and this is what? Longitude. As I have brought here. So now we know that you have these 2 points, A and B, on the S sphere. Just consider on these values, you have 10 degrees south, and on this part, 10 degrees south, you find that these latitudes are the same. So if you find the numbers on the latitudes, this one and this one, on the left-hand side, they are the same. Now on your formula, because we have two formulas, that having this cosine inside, and that having not what? The cosine inside. Whereby it reaches just here and ending here. But when you find the numbers here at the beginning, at these latitudes are the same, just apply on your formula, add this cos of phi. So distance is equal to theta over 36 times 2 pi r, this radius of the S, times the cos of theta, of this phi. So theta is alpha minus beta. Alpha minus beta. You just consider on the remaining values on these longitudes. We have this 38 and we have this 43. So they are all east. This is east and this is east. If you find these directions are the same, just east and east. So on the results, just minus. Take one as alpha, the largest one, and the second to be the beta, the smallest one. So the largest one between this and this one, you find this 43 is the largest one. So just take that 43. Alpha minus beta is equal to 43 minus 38. Then you will find the theta will be 5. So what is the third now? Because we have this formula, this theta already obtained, this is 5, but also how about this one, third? The third, on this, you just look on the first, the latitudes, which is the same between this point A and this point B. So we have here 10. So phi here is equal to latitude is equal to 10. Just apply R, the radius of the S, it is this one, then pi this one. Just apply on the formula, then you obtain the formula by using the calculator, you will get this one in kilometer. Yes. So you have also told to find this distance in Newton per mile. There is two methods of obtaining the values of distances in Newton per mile by using formulas. We have this one. We know that 1 Newton per mile is equal to 1.852. Take care, because some students, they, I think the way how they represent this, instead of writing 1.852, they write maybe 1.582 instead of 1.852 kilometers. So 1 Newton per mile. Some of them also they change this between instead of writing 1 Newton per mile is equal to 1.852 kilometer, they write 1 kilometer is equal to 1.825 Newton per mile. No, you just consider 1 Newton per mile is equal to this one. So how about these kilometers now that have been obtained here? You just substitute here to obtain the value of what? Of distance in Newton per mile. Just cross multiplication, you will find it this way. Then this one times this one times this one, and this one times this one, you find it this way. So distance we obtain 296.8. When you approximate here is equal to, or you estimate this value is equal to this 300 Newton per mile. Yes. Alternatively, instead of using this now, the way you can compare this one is equal to this one, this one. How about today? In this one, which is the value of Newton per mile when you have this kilometer. But we have also this alternative way on finding. We have this method, this formula, that distance in Newton per mile is equal to theta times 60 Newton per mile. What is this? The same as you applied here, that you find this one is equal to alpha minus beta. What is alpha? What is beta? This alpha, the largest value on your longitude. On your longitude, the number that are not the same. So you have this 43 minus 38. This is the alpha now, times this 60 Newton per mile. Then you obtain the answer. Here you get, yes, it will be 5 degrees times 60, you get 300 Newton per mile, which is the same like this one. Approximately the same. So the distance in Newton per mile now, it will be this way, in two ways. But also, now let us now shift to this, the second, the Roman 1, Roman 2. Suppose a ship is sailing at this kilometer, 50 kilometers per hour from town A to B. Using the answer obtained here, the answer that we obtained here in A, find how long will it take the ship to reach at point B. So in this, when you look on this question, yes, it is very simple. That you have the value of distance that you have been already obtained the distance, this one. But also when you look on this, you have this speed. You have been given the speed, 50 kilometers, the speed. So 50 kilometers, the speed from town A to B. So find now here the time. We know speed. Let me label here now. Yes. Let me label here to obtain the solution on that part. So you have this, you have already on the second part, very simple, that you have the data given here, that you have the speed equal to 50 kilometers per hour. Then you have distance. Distance in kilometer is equal to the answer that we obtained. It was this one, 549.7 kilometers. So what is the time? T is equal to how much? So from distance is equal to distance, this speed. Yes, speed is equal to distance time. So because you have been given the speed in kilometer per hour, so here now the distance it will be in kilometer per hour. This time in hour. So the speed you have it is the 50 kilometer per hour, equal to distance. The distance we have 549.7 kilometers. Then over time that we don't have, and you have been required to find the time of this. So you just here put by 1, then cross multiplication. You find that it will be 5 kilometers per hour time times time equal to 549.7 kilometers. So it is very simple now here. Just divide by 50 kilometers per hour, and then 550 kilometers per hour. So you find this kilometer per hour, you cancel out this 50 and 50 you cancel out. It remaining with t is equal to, when you divide here, just divide simply. Just the way of dividing this kilometer and the kilometer we cancel out. Whereby when you divide, you find that you have this one and only this half. So your answer now in time you get it will be something how is this SI unit. So when you divide here, you find it is 1, which is 50, then 4, 9, which is just 0 point. You have 7, yes, 0, 9, it is 0, it is, then here 7, I mean 7, yes, is 7, 10.7, which is, yes, 9. It is 9.9, yes, hours. So the time now it will be this one. Just 10. It is 10, not 10. 50 kilometers per hour. You cancel out, whereby you divide by 50 kilometers per hour on both sides. Whereby you obtain this t equal to, just take this, divide by 50, it is 549, yes, 0.7 divided by what? Divided by 50. You will find the answer to be 10.99. So these are hours. So from the question now, suppose the ship sailing at that sea from point A to town B. Using the answer obtained in part C, this one, find how long will the ship take to reach the town B. So how long? Just the time was required. So the time now it will be 10.99 hours to reach that point B. So just conclude time will be 10.99 hours. So it's very simple, but you can change even this one. I mean 10.099. 0.99 you can change in 2 minutes to get 10 and some minutes here. So it's very simple. Thank you for listening.